So welcome to the fourth meeting. Lots of cool stuff happening. I know life sucks because of COVID, but it's getting unsuckier like more and more. And we'll go into that a bit during the meeting today. Here's everything that's going to happen. Looks like a lot of points, but I can guarantee you, same as usual, we'll get through it pretty quick. So to start, we're going to jump into, well, first of all, I hope you guys are having a great second semester, but we're going to jump into updates from all the teams. That way we know, what's happening, what everyone's doing. And anyone that's watching at home can also see, watching afterwards on the recording, can also see what all the teams have been up to thus far. So we will start off with Dea with ADCS.
Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. So for ADCS in February, we worked on, but basically we split up into two groups, and Devin Bell is the lead for attitude determination, and then Daniel is our lead for the attitude control side. So we're kind of like two groups working together. And basically what we've accomplished or been working on in February is the simulation, and we've been working on that in Simulink and adding in the sensors and actuators. And then also one thing that was done on the control side was we created a spreadsheet that calculates the max disturbance torque for the CubeSat, and this is going to help us a lot as we start to design our magnetorquers, which is going to be upcoming in March and April too. Thanks.
Nice. Next up, we got Hannah for EPS.
Yeah, so for the month of February, basically we made sure that our power budget was accurate. And so there's always tweaks that can be made, but right now we think that we have a pretty good power budget. So we're working with the analysis team, finding out exactly how much power we can generate using body-mounted solar panels. So once the information from that comes in, then we'll be able to start sizing our solar arrays and starting to do our components. And then the second point is just kind of we're doing simulations. So we're trying to simulate the whole EPS system. So yeah, that's basically what's been going on.
Sweet. All right, we got Kyle for command. Oh, what structure? Sorry, Danny.
Yeah, so structures, we are now on our fourth iteration of the chassis. So we've made a lot of adjustments to it. And we're actually beginning 3D printing parts of the antenna mechanism. And moving forward, we want to have a 3D printed demo model of the entire chassis by the end of the semester.
Yeah, it's not assembled yet, but it's really small. Here's the antenna mechanism 3D printed that we have to go through and test soon. Now Kyle for command and data and comms.
Yeah, so we just like last month, we core flight system's been a really big focus for us. So the operating system for our onboard computer. So we've made some progress last month with the demo, and now we ordered some Raspberry Pi boards, so hopefully more members will be able to test it out. We're also looking into like the hardware specifications that we can design our own board for it to run on. As well, we have our secondary controller. Our main focus on that side is kind of like making a development package with code and circuit diagrams and everything so that we can hand it off to other sub teams and they can really quickly like plug and play with that, and everything will play nicely together. So with comms, again, we're doing a bit of hardware design on that. We're hoping to get a lot of our components picked this month, and as well with simulations, we want to like always confirm our link budget, and as well get a better idea about how our hardware is going to react once we actually put it up into space.
Sweet. And then last off for design, we had Shelby for analysis.
So for analysis, we have been working closely with EPS to create a simulation of the CubeSat in orbit. We're going to generate data to evaluate the power output of the body-mounted solar panels, so EPS has useful information for sizing the solar arrays. Moving forward, we're going to be using the simulation to also evaluate the orbital lifetime and the ground station access times.
Awesome. So if you do see anything in like the design teams that you're interested in doing and you have time, definitely reach out to them. Same with the ops stuff as we go through. message the people in charge and be like, hey, I want something to do, and we'll give you something to do. So we're going to start off with finance, a lot of cool stuff. Matt, you can talk a bit more about it.
Hello, everyone. So this will be pretty short and sweet from finance, but the main thing right now is just sponsorship. Want to try and generate as much of it as we can. So if you want to get involved, there's lots of opportunity. Just join the finance channel on Slack or message me to get involved. And other than that, really just purchase requests, because lots of the sub teams are starting to order stuff and build stuff. And so if you're involved with that and you think of cool stuff to buy, fill out purchase requests. Yeah, that's about all for me. Thanks.
Awesome, thanks. And then we got Kyle Madden on everything inside the team. Oh wait, Kyle's not here.
Kyle's not here.
Oh, hold up, I knew this. You even warned me. So everything that's going on within the team, super good. We're actually really impressed with how many people are engaged with our team and are interested in doing stuff for us, which is amazing. But that being said, you know, we're not perfect. We screw things up all the time. So if you see something and you're like, this would be much better if we did it that way, or there's something that's, you know, just not making sense for you, reach out to any of us, but specifically Kyle. He's working on gathering all this information together so we can, you know, better serve you guys. And then check out that message he sent. I mean, you can see it right now. Take a look at it if you haven't already. That basically just summarizes what I was just saying. So turn it off to Kevin for marketing.
Hello. So first off, I wanted to start by saying that we should stay, or we're trying to stay more active on social media. And right now we're currently focused mainly on Instagram and LinkedIn, mostly because we want quality over quantity, right? So we're keeping that afloat, but if you guys have any, or if you guys want to take over and expand and have quality content on other platforms, definitely message me. We can work something out. Next would be our website. So right now we're using Weebly, and we're thinking of moving to a different engine, but it's still up in the air. So if you guys are interested in website design, it's also a place to come hang out. And next, promo video intro editing, which is some animation that I'm working on right now using Adobe After Effects. So if you guys like animations, this is also a place to be. Next point is our future merch video. So Dan, Jeff, and I have been talking about doing a merch video for all the merch we're gonna end up getting. And if you guys are interested in acting, marketing is also a place to be. Next thing, finally, just our results from the previous month. Top right corner is our LinkedIn stats. You can see that it's just been pretty stable for the month of February, and then we got a nice little spike near the end. We definitely want to keep our LinkedIn active. I know it's kind of tough right now just because we don't have a lot of stuff, like a lot of results to keep posting about. So once we do, we definitely want to keep that up. Next thing is our social media, our Instagram page. So as you can see, bottom right, we have reached 378 new accounts for the month of February, which is pretty good. They're all new people, new accounts that have not seen our page before. And at the big number you see, the 3,000, that's just our impressions, people we've reached, just including people that follow us, people that have seen our stuff before. It's good stuff. It's an improvement from the month before. So that's all I got for marketing.
Awesome, unreal. We should start our own marketing firm, and we'll just become the West marketing firm.
Start going to other sub teams or other teams and just keep marketing.
Do it for them. All right, thanks, Kevin. Next up, some big stuff coming from regulations and licensing from Dan Patel.
Yeah, so the major thing that's going on in regulations right now is that we're kind of kickstarting our amateur radio licensing process. And so we had our first meeting on the 21st, and it was just kind of an intro going over the exam topics, kind of the format. We also decided that we're going to go with a self-study kind of process. So we're going to order 2 official study packages from the London Amateur Radio Club. And those are like the official, they have all the content that'll be on the exam. And so the idea is that we're going to use those to refine our current model of our study package, just to make sure everyone's like getting all the information they need to succeed on the exam. And then we're starting to schedule weekly review sessions, and that'll happen on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. And that'll start next week since our study guides haven't come in. And so that's the big thing that's going on right now. We'll also do like a Kahoot. We're going to do like Kahoots there. So just to make sure everybody's on the same page and keeping on track throughout the semester. And then also probably into the summer as well.
Awesome. Thanks, Dan. Some really, really big news coming up from Henry on the merch orders.
Yeah, hey guys. So the merch team is kind of finished up doing all the designing, and we got orders placed, which is big. Took a while, but we're getting moving. And yeah, we're kind of thinking like 2 to 3 weeks. I'm not really sure exact timelines. And then obviously, if you're not in Ontario, it might take a little longer because we're gonna send it to you ourselves. And then on top of that, we did have some extra for hoodies, and like some people ordered some extra shirts. For those extra payments, you will either go back onto the engineering source like the same way that you did your team fees, or we'll do it for the people who don't have an account or who are not like in engineering right now. We can do e-transfer for that, and we'll figure that out, and we'll get all that out to you guys in a little bit.
Yeah, I think there's 2 people that spoke to me about not being able to use the portal, and so we'll follow up with them in like the next couple of days and figure it out. But rest assured, everything's all good. So yeah, big step there. And then last up on the ops side, we got Tom talking about some community outreach.
Yeah, so this month we reached out to a few more high schools to try and get some in-class presentations to their high school physics classes. So we're talking with a school called Strathcona Tweedsmuir in Calgary, and also Innisdale Secondary School in London. And then once again, if you think your high school teachers would be interested in this, feel free to reach out to me or reach out to them directly and figure out if it's something that we could organize. And another thing that's not in the slide, but kind of just came up today, we're looking to collaborate with another club to organize a design competition hackathon type thing for, again, high school students. So if you are interested in helping me organize that and interested in helping organize a hackathon, reach out to me, and there's a lot of opportunity there. That's it.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Tom. Yeah, so if you guys saw anything in those ops and design teams that you're like, oh, that'd be something cool to work on, definitely reach out to us. It's kind of tough for us to see like who's working on what very easily when we're online like this. So it definitely takes a bit of initiative on your guys' side so that we know that you guys are interested in certain things. So now is my chance to ramble for a bit. A couple additional points of interest. This is round 4 of COVID blog, but it's getting better. We're in the orange zone. Unfortunately, that doesn't carry the same luxuries as the last time we were in the orange zone. We don't have permission to do any stuff on campus until we're told we're allowed to by the school itself. So we're still waiting on that. We don't really have much that we need to go in for anyway, but still waiting for stuff from the school. As Henry said, merch is looking friggin' fire. It's coming in. For the people who ordered sweaters, they've been ordered and paid for by the team, but you won't get it until you pay for it. So once we receive details for that, definitely jump on and do it pretty quick. And then just a brief thing, we'll talk about this in our next team-wide meeting, but over the summer, for people who are interested in just enjoying the summer and not doing anything school related, that's perfectly fine. You guys can chill for the summer and do whatever you want. But there's still going to be a bunch of us doing work over the summer as well. So just keep that in mind, because you might end up a bit further behind than most people, which is fine, but just a product of your choice. Same stuff as before. Join channels if you're interested in learning about them. It might just be to see what's up with people. Definitely a cool way to see what's going on in the team since everything's done virtually. Same as before, make sure to respond on Slack, even if it's just like a react to say like, hey, I saw it. It definitely helps us to know that people are receiving our messages and not just kind of forgetting about Slack or anything like that. It just gives us an idea of how many people are currently engaged with that particular channel. And as I've said multiple times now, if you have nothing to do, don't worry, just message us. Again, we don't know until you tell us, so make sure to reach out. And all of us are more than willing to help. So don't be afraid that we're some big, scary upper years. I'm like 5'7" and the scariest person ever. So just reach out to us. And that's it. I told you it'd be quick. That was what, 21 minutes plus our talking at the start. Amazing. We do have one more slide with upcoming dates, but there's really only one, and we don't even know which day it is yet. But we're looking at having a social next weekend when hopefully everyone's done midterms. So that'd be nice for everyone to hang out and play some games like we did before and have a bit of fun. I also included a really corny quote that I found by searching up short quotes, but I like it because all the stuff that we're going through right now kind of sucks. Everything's online. Everyone's working super hard. Midterms are super stressful, but it's all going to be worth it because at the end, we're going to have a diamond, which is our satellite. So nice Tumblr quote there for you guys. And that's it. If you guys have any questions, ask now if you want. If you're scared of, like, don't want to come off mute or anything like that, it's fine. You can message us afterwards. And if you feel like you're super behind on stuff and you just don't know where to start, that's okay too. We're all also super behind if you heard us talking about our courses beforehand. So just reach out to us and we'll help you guys out. But yeah, other than that, I'll leave it here. If anyone has questions, go for it. Otherwise, we'll wrap it up and I'll see you guys either at like your sub-team meetings or at our next team-wide one.
Thanks, Jeff.
Welcome.
Thanks, everyone.